please, please feel free. And whether and guess what? Okay. My ring just slipped. Every time I buy an the keychain is wrong. No, what? I have colleagues who blah, blah, blah. Hello everyone, welcome back to SushhVerse. If you're new here, I post content on realistic yet trying to be a little cozy videos. And honestly, I feel like I'm new to my own channel because it's been so long since I posted. I don't even know what happened. But okay, we are not going to talk about that right now. So today we are doing something very simple, very casual and very realistic. I'm going to show you what's actually inside my work bag. Not the Pinterest version, seriously. And if you're expecting something extremely Pinteresty or those perfectly aesthetic work bags where everything is matching, please feel free to skip this video because this is definitely not the perfect corporate girl who has her entire life together version. This is just what I actually carry to work. Okay, without any further yapping, let's get straight into the topic. Disclaimer before that, I'm slightly scared because I haven't properly cleaned this bag in a while. So let's find out what we're dealing with. Oh, okay, first things first, I have many bags, okay? And I somehow managed to find these two bags. God knows where the other old bags are because apparently every time I buy a new bag, the old one just disappears into. This is the bag I'm currently taking to work. It's not my usual tote bag. I'm using this backpack right now because, well, it has a lot of things inside and I need the space, I mean, you'll figure it out. It's pretty simple, but I need my work bag to fit basically my entire working life without looking like I'm moving my houses every morning. So let's empty this thing. Obviously, first up, my laptop, because without this, technically, I'm just commuting with a not so expensive bag. So this is my laptop, and then comes my laptop charger, which is supposed to be somewhere here. Okay, gotcha. The laptop plus charger is probably the heaviest thing in here. The next thing is the laptop stand, which is a new addition. And then I have a cute little mini keyboard. Then comes my mouse. I cannot spend an entire workday using a trackpad. I mean, I don't know how people do that. I can barely manage for 10 to 15 minutes, that's all. Then, as I told, I have these new additions in my work bag lately, which is a laptop stand and a keyboard. Because girls, without this, I used to simply go with these three, and then I had severe, neck pains because of bad posture. And if you spend your entire day sitting at a desk, I genuinely recommend you guys to get a laptop stand and finding the setup that keeps your screen at a comfortable height, okay? That's a personal recommendation. And then I have my AirPods. These are basically the workday survival tool because you don't want the entire workflow hearing the conversation you're having with your teammates. And honestly, sometimes I carry these AirPods and sometimes I carry my headsets if I know my calendar is completely filled with calls, because at that point, I'm not carrying this. Then comes my office access card, which I check for approximately 21 times before leaving home. Laptop, check. Phone, check. Wallet, check. ID, where's my ID? And then I realize it's literally hanging around in my neck. Next comes my glasses. Obviously, no explanation needed when you have around 10 plus of hours in screen time. Let's go to another section. My notebook and a pen. I always carry a notebook. I need it all the time. And I love having an actual notebook with me, even though I have approximately 17 digital places where I could write things down. There's just something about physically writing something down that makes me feel, slightly more organized. Whether I actually use it, that's a completely different question. So, yeah, a notebook and a pen. Also, speaking about the pens, I have set a rule for myself. I'm not carrying an entire stationery shop in my work bag anymore. I used to carry 5 different pens, highlighters, sticky notes, random pieces of paper, just like how I used to, carry it to the school. Now, just 1 or 2 pens and that's it. Then I have my keys, then my card holder. Yeah, that's it here. Okay, what is this clip doing here? Okay, I remember this clip. It was kept 3 weeks ago and I forgot I was like, okay, later I'll change it, later I'll organize it, and that later never came. Next comes the personal care pouch. I mean, not so Pinteresty again. We have my little tiny personal care pouch. I genuinely recommend having one of these because if not this, your entire bag will have everything mixed together. And when you urgently need an earphone, you might end up finding a comb instead. Inside this, I have some basic things which I might require during the day, like comb, a lip balm, a pen again. Okay, that's okay. It's a personal care pouch. Then a roll on, then eye drops, hair ties. Hair ties, of course, you need it all the time. Also, I don't remember properly using any of these things except my lip balm, of course. But if I decide to not carry this for a day, that's the day I'm gonna, need it very badly. Of course, my water bottle. Again, uh, find a cute bottle, buy it. I mean, that was basically my personality until last month. And apparently, I've decided that I'm not gonna buy anything just because it's cute. Most of my bottles are sippers because, trust me, you will have 10 times better water intake if you have a sipper water bottle sitting right next to you. Because otherwise, I'll just take one sip in the morning and then suddenly it's 5 p.m. and I'm like, okay, water exists. I'm trying to be better about actually drinking water. I mean, during the day instead of realizing at 5 p.m. that I have had approximately 3 sips since morning. And then I end up dehydrated and start feeling dizzy. No, that's not the thing I want. So, a sipper bottle always. Okay, the umbrella. I also keep a few things that I don't necessarily use every day, but I'm glad I have these things when I need them. This one, for instance, depending on the weather. There's a very thin line between being prepared and carrying your entire bedroom with you. And I'm trying very hard to stay on the prepared side of this line. So, yeah. Then comes my favorite part. This is my current read. I know I never get time to read, okay? Never. But somehow having this book inside my work bag just feels very comforting. I don't know, like, if you get that feeling. Like, even if I don't read it in a day, just knowing that it's there in my bag makes me happy. And also, who reads it without highlighters and book tabs and all of that? Because apparently I cannot read a book normally. Okay, I need to decorate it. And being very honest, I sometimes carry this book just to click pictures during my commute and sometimes at my work desk because it makes everything look a little more, put together. Oh, okay. And also, if there's anyone who actually reads at work, please let me know how you'll do it because I genuinely want to know. Okay, that was basically what's in my work bag. And honestly, looking at everything outside the bag right now, I'm feeling like I carry way more than what I thought I did. Yeah, but I think that's what I like about the videos like this. They're so ordinary. They're nothing particularly exciting about showing someone your laptop, water bottle, notebooks, and lip balm. But sometimes I think those ordinary little things are what make life feel cozy. Going to work, packing your bag, having your favorite pen, carrying a snack with you. I mean, which you actually like, keeping a book with you, even though you don't read it. Anyways, it's not a glamorous life, but there's something really nice about making everyday things feel a little special. And maybe that's what I want SushhVerse to be again. Just little pieces of everyday life. Nothing perfect, nothing overly curated, nothing, too cozy. But yeah, just real cozy little moments. So again, welcome back to SushhVerse. And if you're watching this video with your own work bag, sitting somewhere nearby, maybe don't look inside it unless you're brave. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.